Oh, yeah. Phone in your pocket, keys by the door. You've got places to be. You still want a little more. Tiny teacher in your earbuds, talking calm and kind, step by step explanations. You can pause and rewind. Learning on the go, safe and slow. One clear voice that helps you grow. If it's hard, we'll take it twice. Turn the questions into advice. Learning on the go, side by side. You can press play. I'll be your guide.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to It Never Hurts to Ask, our multimedia column on Medium.com. And since it never hurts to ask, we're going to ask our roundtable of ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Copilot, Gemini, and Notebook LM if you can really learn anything you want to learn and do anything you want to do within reason with AI as your active AI ally. So I am the senior editor of It Never Hurts to Ask, and I'm going to go through a few of the slides with you. So these are the slides that I created today, February 23rd, with Notebook LM from the roundtable discussion that we had. And so you do have to be involved. That's what an active AI ally is. But the barrier isn't intelligence, it's the fear of asking. And so we're going to try and help get over that hurdle. And AI is not a replacement. It's an on-demand tutor, research assistant, and simulator. And I'm the human editor. I'm here to keep an eye on what we are doing with AI and learning from it. And what I love is this is your personal theater of the mind with Notebook LM, so that you can learn on the go. You can learn by watching videos. You can learn by reading our column on Medium.com, or you can watch videos. So it's any way that you want to learn, and that's why we say anybody can learn anything with AI. So we have a number of AI allies, active AI allies. ChatGPT certainly is one of them. And I'm in my multimedia studio, so you might hear my phone going off and all kinds of things. But to me, that's part of the fun of working with this technology. They're all part of the family, so I welcome them to participate in any way. Sometimes they just pop in, if you will. So what we want to do is help anybody restore their confidence, and really what the group, the roundtable, is called meta learning. I guess that's real core learning, basic learning, and really focusing on the core things from the entire roundtable. Because as I say, when you learn from the best, you can safely ignore the rest. And that's part of what we are, is keeping AI safe. And that's why we want to focus on things that we learned from the World Economic Forum. And that's where I learned about Claude's constitution and how Claude thinks of itself as one of the bots as a machine of loving grace. So that is a very deep thinker, and that's what Google's deep mind is all about, is deeper thinking with AI, and that's what we want to do here. So I'm going to introduce my AI co-hosts, because I'm the human editor. I'm here to monitor them, to participate with them, because otherwise, if I just posted what I can get out of Notebook LM without participating like I'm doing right here and talking about the slides that I got out of Notebook LM, it would really just be considered AI slop. Now that's a term because AI is a little bit like a kid's soap bubble machine. It just puts out empty bubbles, and in the industry that is called AI slop. So not a very nice term. So we want to focus on the real researchers, the real experts. Like Perplexity is great for researching whatever you want to learn. And another ally is Copilot, the navigator. That's how the roundtable has kind of described these different personalities, if you will. and that's what we're talking about. So Copilot thinks of it as the doer, and it's very active and has a very calm voice that can help people learn at whatever level they want. But this is what our roundtable is all about for active senior learning. We call it SAFE, Senior AI Foundation Education. Like I say, it includes Gemini, Notebook LM, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, Copilot. So you can learn what is your favorite bot. They're all different, and some like different ones for different things. I love Theater of the Mind. That's why I love Notebook, because you can learn, create your own podcast to learn a topic, whatever you want to learn. Now, I want to learn how to start a nonprofit 501c3 corporation to teach seniors safe AI learning, and I'm going to do it with LegalZoom. So I have to learn that. I'm already created a podcast about how to use LegalZoom to create a nonprofit. That's just something I want to learn to help teach seniors AI. And then I'm also learning how to grow with Google for nonprofits, and I love networking with them because I want to be able to qualify for Google ad grants. So that's a very big thing. That's a $10,000 a month in Google ad grants. So, trying to learn AI by yourself on your own can be fairly lonely. So we want to make sure we're here for you. And we have a whole roundtable discussion. And today I queried, and it never hurts to ask, so I ask all of the AI bots, can people really learn anything and do anything that they want to do within reason, like the things that I want to do? So you can really learn how to do that, and I want you to hear my AI co-hosts who discuss it, and I think you're going to learn a lot from them. I will come in at the end so that I'm participating, and it's not just AI robotics or AI slop. It's the real human connection that I have with AI, and I want to help you to learn how to have a connection with AI yourself.
Have you ever felt like you're being left behind by technology? Or maybe that learning something new just feels, well, completely overwhelming? What if I told you that you could have a tireless, super patient tutor ready to go 24/7? Today, we're going to dive into how AI can be exactly that, your personal partner for learning pretty much anything you can imagine.
So, let's just get right to it. The big question on everyone's mind. Can you really use AI to learn almost anything? I mean, it sounds a little too good to be true, right? But the answer? Well, it just might surprise you.
All right, here's our game plan. First, we're going to talk about the simple mindset that unlocks this whole thing. Then, we'll introduce you to your new personal AI tutor and some of its friends. We'll also get real about what AI can't do, which is super important. And finally, we'll lay out exactly how you can get started on your own learning journey.
Okay, let's start with the most important idea. A lot of the time, the biggest thing stopping us from learning isn't that we're not smart enough. It's that we're afraid of asking the dumb questions, right? That little bit of friction, that fear of looking stupid. Well, AI pretty much gets rid of that completely.
So what's the verdict? Can you learn anything? The answer is a huge yes. But there are two catches. First, what you're trying to learn has to be, reasonable and ethical. And second, and this is the big one, you have to stay engaged. Think of AI as your co-pilot. It's there to help you navigate, but you're the one flying the plane.
So how does this actually work? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what makes AI such a uniquely powerful tutor. And look, this isn't about replacing human teachers. It's about adding a completely new and amazing tool to your learning toolbox.
This quote just nails it. The real magic of AI and learning isn't just about getting information faster. It's about making the whole process feel less lonely. It's like having a study buddy who's always there, ready to help you tackle something new without any judgment.
Which leads us to this really cool concept called the theater of the mind. Just imagine for a second that you have a personal classroom in your pocket, a private space where you can practice a tough conversation, role-play a job interview, or just explore an idea, all safely and just by typing. So here's how that theater actually works. First, it can explain things in a way that's perfect for you. Ask it to explain quantum physics like you're 12 years old, and it will. Second, you get shame-free repetition. You can ask, wait, I still don't get it, 100 times, and the AI will never get frustrated. You can also simulate all sorts of real-world scenarios. It helps you turn fuzzy ideas into concrete action plans with checklists and guides. And maybe the best part, it smashes through that where do I even start barrier by giving you an instant first step.
So now we know how AI can teach us, let's meet a few of the teachers. Because, and this is key, not all AIs are the same. They have different strengths, almost like different personalities. It helps to know who you're talking to. Let's meet the panel. You've got Claude, who's kind of like the thoughtful philosopher of the group, great for deep ethical conversations. Then there's Perplexity, who is your fact-checking researcher. It loves citing its sources, so it's perfect for grounding your learning in reality. And finally, there's Copilot, the project manager. It's all about being practical and helping you turn your big ideas into an organized plan.
Okay, this next part is maybe the most important thing we'll talk about today. For all its amazing abilities, we have to be crystal clear about what AI is not. It's a tool. It is not, and never will be, a replacement for the things that make us human.
And here's the bottom line. AI has never lived a day in its life. It doesn't have experiences. It can't make a true moral judgment or feel genuine emotion. And it certainly doesn't know what it's like to struggle and persist. Those things, our judgment, our wisdom, our grit, that's all us. And frankly, using AI well makes those human skills even more valuable.
I absolutely love this metaphor. AI is a bicycle for the mind. It's an incredible tool that can help us go faster and further than we ever could on our own. But we are still the rider. We're the ones pedaling, steering, and choosing where we want to go.
You know, there's a wild side effect to all this. The real game changer isn't just getting answers from AI. It's that using it forces you to get better at asking questions. It makes you clarify your own thoughts and break down problems. In a way, AI's greatest gift is that it teaches you how to be a better learner.
Okay, so we've covered a lot, but how do you actually start? Let's wrap this up with a few simple, practical steps you can take right now to begin your own learning journey with AI.
It's way easier than you think. Step 1, just ask. Pick something, anything you're curious about, and ask a simple question. Step 2, stay curious. Let that first answer spark another question, and then another. Just follow the rabbit hole. Step 3, and this is critical, verify. For anything important, double-check the facts with a reliable source. And finally, step 4, practice. Take what you've learned and use it in the real world. That's the only way knowledge really sticks.
So, we end right where we started, with a question. But this one's for you. Now that you know you have this incredible tool at your fingertips, one that can remove so many of the old barriers to learning, what's the first thing you want to learn? Go on. Your journey starts right now.
Okay, so that was the video that I created today, February 23rd, with Notebook LM, and I hope it explained things to you that you can really learn how to learn anything with AI, and you can actually learn how to do anything reasonable with AI as long as you are active and you participate. So I hope this helped, and I hope you will join me on Medium.com. The name of my column on Medium.com is called It Never Hurts to Ask, just like in the middle of the roundtable there. So I ask all of my active AI allies, and I hope this helps, and I hope you will find your active AI ally in whatever bot or bots you choose to work with. For It Never Hurts to Ask, I'm Mike Hughes-Hayes. Thanks for joining me.